All right, so now what we're going to be talking about is Avogadro's law, and Avogadro deals with the mole. So what Avogadro's law states is that if you have you will have an equal volume of gas if the same temperature and pressure um, are equal, and then you will also have an equal number of particles. So if you have the same number of particles, you'll have an equal volume. So what is Avogadro's law? What variables does it deal with? It deals with volume and moles. Okay. What happens is as you increase the number of moles, you increase your volume. So what I always think of for Avogadro's law is blowing up a balloon. So if you blow up a balloon, what are you doing? You're adding more moles to it. So what happens to your volume? It's going to go up. Why? Because you keep the same temperature relatively and pressure. Balloons' pressures try to equal the atmospheric pressure, so that those are the same. So all you're doing is adding more moles, your volume goes up. The formula is V over N equals V over N, and it is a direct relationship just like all of the other direct relationships that we have dealt with so far. So let's just do an example problem. So it says 4 liters of a gas took up 12 liters of space at STP. How many liters would 6.8 moles of the gas occupy? In this problem, I'm going to assume that it still is going to be at STP, which means that the only two things I am changing are moles and my volume. Okay, so I am going to try to hook up the correct ones. So this V, or this is N, sorry, this N goes with this volume. Okay, they are associated with one another. Whereas this V is what we were trying to solve for this number of moles. So what are we going to do? The formula is N over V equals N over V. So we're going to put 4.0 moles over 12 liters, and that equals 6.8 moles over X liters. So when you cross multiply, you end up with 20.4 liters. Rounded to the 2 sig figs, you would end up with 20 with that decimal point of liters of a gas. All right, hopefully you kind of have an understanding. It is a direct relationship, and you're dealing with N and V, and at this time, temperature and pressure have to be constant if you're going to use Avogadro's law. Have a great evening.